Doing a good job, Phil.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like when the moment he's starting to, like, you can see it too, like when he's starting to touch reality and realize that he's a failure, then a LARPer comes in and strokes his little fucking ego, tells him something he wants to hear to boost his morale back up and recharge the delusion machine.
How did that?
And we go back, and then we just jump into like a fucking cope segment.
Whatever, man.
And we'll cope hard until we feel better, and then we'll take a sip and then move the fuck on. This is like, stop that shit. Let this man, let him touch grass for once in his goddamn life.
Yeah, his backyard's completely made of concrete.
I mean, metaphorically, like he needs to like get based with reality. He needs to, like I said, one, he needs a good ass whooping, and honestly, Phil needs to be surrounded by real people, just constantly telling him that he's wrong.
Yeah.
No more yes men.
Like a real, like, you know how but back in the days when somebody fucked up and the whole neighborhood just surround a motherfucker and question everything he just did, and like either he catch a beat down or you just never see him again. He left because that person left town. It's like he needs to be surrounded by people that are like, no, that's not right. That's not real. That's not true. Who told you that? That's fucking wrong. From about everything he says.
Okay, stream. Just doing a one PC setup.
No, Phil. Not every fucking streamer or YouTuber spends their days and nights just blowing through their money like you do. They actually save it. They invest it. They grow their brand.
He has to pay his bills on, like his cat and his wife.
Still manage.
You mean his creature?
And they still manage to pay those bills. So when you keep making that statement that all other YouTubers, all they do is just get showered with money and shit, and then they blow it, you're wrong.
Dude, Phil makes at least like what, 100K a year?
They go. Yeah. They do like investments. They invest back into their own channel.
They do a lot of things. They do a lot of things, but it's like he says a lot of shit every day that is grossly wrong.
Hey, Ziggy.
And by most accounts, if you ask me, his entire, at least his fucking pre-stream, is nothing but slander and defamation.
Probably the most entertaining film.
Slander, defamation, and misinformation. That's all he spouts out is just nonsense.
But it's fun to see him go down that rabbit hole because we know it's all bullshit.
I mean, it is fun to see him go down that rabbit hole, but it's a thing of it shouldn't be fostered. Then you know what happens? Actual dummies take that information and they regurgitate it to others. Remember, Hitler was only one man with an idea, and look where that got him. It's like people downplay these type of locales, and it's like, no, this is the reason why the internet is the way it is today. Because people like Phil, people like Wings, people like Onision, they cultivated a side of behavior that then festered onto other people's channels. Cultivated a behavior with their audience that they should behave a certain way, and no matter, even though it's not the right thing to do, and they spread that shit like a cancer, like an actual cancer. Phil himself, he's a product of his own fucking environment. He's an admitted internet troll. That's the shit he fostered when he was, quote unquote, at the top of his fucking game. He thought he was, and just like the rest of the locales of his ilk, thought he was warranted to do so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Thought he was warranted to do
God
so.
Damn it.
This is a person that sits there and goes, well, I've been on the platform for so long, he just expects someone to give him amenities because he's been here so long. Like, just because you exist doesn't mean you deserve something. But that's the attitude he has. Well, I've been on the internet for all these years. Why am I not given, fucking diplomatic immunity? Because you don't deserve it.
No one gets diplomatic immunity.
Like, the early 2000s.
But that's how he thinks. That's how he thinks.
You're right, Ziggy. It's as much as he wants to drop the King of Hate moniker, Phil, you created tophaters.com.
Did he really create that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was his.
Phil peaked in like.
Okay, so check this out. My wife, she saw something, and she was like, "This is fucking Phil." It's a thing called, where is it? It's a syndrome called King Baby Syndrome. Now, King Baby Syndrome, the person thinks of themselves as the center of the universe. They're the king in the sense that they are narcissistic and boss others around. They are also babies in the sense that they long for intimate gratification, and infant or toddler can expect others to meet their needs quickly. Who's that sound like?
Phil.
Oh, man, that's
What is that?
King Baby Syndrome.
King
Baby Syndrome. It's a fucking thing.
Huh.
Yeah, do what I want. Do it as soon as I say I want it.
Okay, that just need to back off from that.
God, there's
Oh yeah.
Only trust me.
Yeah, listen to him now. Don't watch any other thing you see.
It's
I'm the
all
only
bullshit.
thing. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Don't question me. I don't need to provide you any evidence or proof.
You just need to listen.
My word is the law.
For me.
Yeah, so she showed me that shit today, and she read it. I was like, damn, that sounds just like Phil.
So she knows
I mean, at first, because at first I was like, yeah, he's a damsel dude, but I'm like, wow, that King Baby Syndrome, no, that's getting a little bit harder though.
How far does she know about, like, how much does she know about Phil?
She watches enough Phil to know he's a piece of shit, and she would never give him money.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She knows enough to not. She's a very well educated woman. She knows well enough not to give this man money. She knows he's scummy. At first she didn't understand, because she was like, "You're kind of obsessed with this dude a little bit." I'm like, "I'm not obsessed, but I'm very passionate when I see scumbags, because I don't like people taking advantage of others. I don't."
Oh, come on.
Because, you know, in human nature, you want to do the right thing when you see somebody being taken advantage of.
And actively taking advantage of people.
Actively doing it. And
I've been doing it for the past 14 years.
That's what made me get on Phil's neck. Because it's like, dude, this is scumbag shit. Like I said, if you came from where I came from, you'd have caught a beat down already.
He'd have caught more than a beat down by now.
You'd have caught a beat down, and you would catch a beat down every day. He
Somehow managed to manipulate a homeless man and giving him money.
Yeah, and she as the time went on, and like she would just, I kind of sometimes left her in the room to go smoke, and she was sitting there watching Shinko shit, and you just like, yo, this dude's a piece of shit. And I was like, yeah, now you actually get to sit there and listen to the man talk. And like I said, you being a regular, decent human being, his shit makes your skin crawl, because he's that disgusting. Like he's an absolute piece of shit, no redeeming qualities. He's the guy that term, "I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire." He's that guy.
He's the image of it.
He's that guy. Wouldn't piss on you
the guy.
if you were on fire. I'd stand there, watch you burn, and maybe pull out marshmallows.
You pour more gasoline on them.
I might do that too.
You pull out those Outer Wilds marshmallow.
I might make it rain the fucking Tanqueray on his ass. That alcohol ignites him up a little more. Like, ooh,
Pour gin on his ass. Just be like, here's your last gin.
The gin would actually put the fire out.
Oh, okay.
The gin would actually put the fire out.
So it's not
alcohol burns, baby. Alcohol burns. All alcohol burns. Outside of beer, the hard stuff, it all burns. Trust me, I know. All of it burns.
Even burns going down.
Have flames in a lot of medical stuff because that's a lot of alcohol.
It burns. It all burns. It burns out faster than like gasoline, but it still burns nevertheless. You can get burnt on some alcohol. Please believe that shit. I say, in fact, get you some regular just rubbing alcohol or like that hand sanitizer and put a little puddle right in your hand and light that shit up. You will look like the Human Torch. I've done it many times. Alcohol burns. So if he's on fire already and I start spraying a little tanker, the tanker's just gonna burn a little more.
Oh, see, that's what I'm thinking. I've seen people pour it on, and it.
No,
does
you like if I poured it
like
on them to,
spritzing.
like if I poured it on them to like put them out, yeah, it'll probably put the fire out. But if I spritz them, it's just gonna make the fire bigger.
Yeah, it kind of depends on how you pour it on too, because if you douse the fire entirely, you can put it out by
Yeah,
suffocating.
but if I fucking give them the fucking champagne treatment, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta get the timing of that one.
What would he mount to?
Shit, I
No,
can
he
literally,
has two
shit,
jumps. One
I can literally
flips and the other he
spit
actually holds.
a fireball out. Like just get some fucking 151 proof, fucking fireball his ass.
Is that like there's like a certain drink where you could you have to light it on fire to serve it.
Yeah.
Is anything over like 151 proof, you can literally just spit fireballs.
Hairspray and a lighter.
Yeah, hairspray will do it too. Hairspray will do it too. You can make fireballs with that
You
bitch.
can make a homemade flamethrower.
One of my friends got in trouble for lighting a fireball in class. Unfortunately, I wasn't there for that.
In fact, like I said, alcohol, that's why you think a lot of, when they back the Molotov cocktails here, some of that was alcohol and gasoline and shit, because that alcohol will help burn that little rag until it gets to the gas part, and then when that,
Oh, fuck you.
and then that bitch just spread.
Oh man, we are losing hardcore, man. Shit.
Well, do better.
Right?
It's gonna be a day where Phil's gonna have to move out of that gated community.
He has to lose everything.
No, it's not even lose everything. He either gonna not be able to afford to pay the mortgage, or they just the condo association gonna kick him out because he's fucking tearing that house down from within.
Yeah.
And he's not even.
He's literally.
That's messed up.
Yeah, he's not. If you're to believe, like I said, I go at the base level of what Phil says. So if you go by all accounts of what Phil has told us, he's not doing any he hasn't done any home repairs to his home since he's moved in that bitch, or at least since Pandas left.
I wanted to know if he ever had rodents in that place.
He said he already had
Probably
ants.
has.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
he had ants.
So
Yeah, but I'm talking about like mice and stuff.
He
He's
probably
had
has.
rats.
He's probably has an infestation, but with Jasper around, they're probably limited to probably like the garage where all the garbage is. So most mice ain't gonna stick around if there's a cat roaming the fucking house.
Probably got Jasper in the first place.
But they'll go to the other spot where the food's being stored, that being the garage. And since Phil likes to pile his garbage up, yeah, so fuck, they're feasting with the king too.
Yeah. Those fucking mice are looking like cat.
They're literally eating all the leftovers that Phil don't eat or claims he don't eat, but I think he devours everything. Him and Cat devour. I know we known Phil to waste food, but I feel he's that kind of a glutton that he eats all that shit.
No, I think a cat eats more than Phil.
Because the way he went down on that McDonald's told me he eats all that shit.
Yeah.
Listen, for a person who acts all sedity about his food, he bodied those burgers like he had the fucking munchies.
He damn sure did. No qualms about
Dude,
it.
I eat fast, but
he didn't even hesitate. He
didn't even taste them. He just fucking swallowed them.
Yeah, he devoured.
Yeah, true devour.
Yeah.
And all the time he sit there act like, oh, we only eat fine this and this and that. We don't eat fast food, but you sure do. You wolfed it down like that was second hand to your ass, bro. And 3.
So it was like he was
Don't
starving.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I go hard on some McDonald's when I feel like eating it, and I'll get a couple McDoubles. But he got all the major big sandwiches and crushed them shits.
Fucking
he got
McDoubles.
the deluxe chicken. He got the quarter pounder and a Big Mac, and he crushed them.
He
Even
did.
though he claimed they were so
Like it was-
terrible because they were burnt. The buns
They were burnt and everything, and yet he kept eating.
Okay,
Oh god.
the
it
buns
tastes so
don't
terrible.
burn in the toaster. I worked
They
there for
don't.
10 years.
Yeah, he's full of shit. And, you know, he's always got to be that guy. He's got to be that guy. But see that. But you can see he's lying because you're still eating it, Phil. If it's that's terrible, stop eating it. He couldn't. He finished it. Motherfuckers telling you, oh, it's burnt. I mean, it's so terrible.
He probably ate that entire burger from Burger King too.
He did eat it because again, Steven the Dead caught him. Steven the Dead caught
Thank you,
him.
Miles.
Pulled another Filzenegger
Oh,
where he
shit.
slipped of the tongue and said that he ate the burger.
I can't.
He ate the burger because he slipped the tongue again and did one of those nah I shouldn't moments and was like and then changed the word, but he was about to say I ate the burger.
So he
ate the
bitched,
burger.
ate the burger, and
Yeah.
still kept bitching.
Of course he did. Why would you think he would do nothing less?
It's Phil we're talking about.
Phil's
I'm
alien.
the person whose his whole life is about greed and trying to rip people off. That's exactly what he would do. He would sit there, bitch about the burger, all the while he ate the burger.
I think Phil
Here's the
is
thing, is that if you've worked in enough retail, whether it be clothing, food, or otherwise, most people, if they really were satisfied with their fucking shit, especially food, they will come back to get it right.
Dude, I think Phil is that alien from the first Men in Black movie. The cockroach.
He's not an alien. He's just a drunk. He's just a drunk with a 4-year-old brain, which that combination doesn't mix. That's why kids aren't allowed to drink alcohol. They don't know how to act.
I don't know. I go for the thing that he's an alien. The way he talks.
No, if he was an
too
alien,
easy.
it's too easy because here's the thing. If he was an alien,
He would have out himself.
here's the thing. If he's an alien, he's also failing his alien race because I'm pretty sure they sent him to Earth to do a greater purpose than to be an e-baker.
Well, is it okay if I believe he's an alien to Phil?
Also, what alien? What type of alien is not retaining knowledge? He didn't even know Hawaii was part of the goddamn United States.
Wait, I
what?
was gonna ask one of you guys that. Does he know about that?
Because the way he talked about Hawaiian food, you would think he should, because he's like, Hawaiian food's so much different than American food. Hawaii is a part of America, so you're eating
It's the 50th
American.
fucking state.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
was this?
This was today.
Yeah, because he was talking about.
What does he think about Alaska?
He probably doesn't know. He probably doesn't even know about Puerto Rico either.
He
Alaska's
probably
part
thinks
of
Alaska's
Canada.
part of
Don't
Russia.
you know, man?
Listen, like I said, he sat there today talking about his little Hawaiian barbecue that him and Kat ate on their day off,
It is okay.
and he went into the whole how Hawaiian food is so much better than American food type nonsense. And I'm sitting there. Who was I talking to? I was talking to the tractor man, and I'm like, does he know Hawaii's part of the United States?
I hope his dents
Wow.
try to correct him.
I don't know if
They
they did.
won't.
I didn't read the chat, but you know, you're gonna have the LARPers that are gonna placate that nonsense. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with here. This is what we're dealing with. That's why I said if he was an alien, he failed the mission already. He failed the mission.
I never failed the
If his
mission.
objective was to come to Earth and gather knowledge of our planet, he's already failing. Because the man doesn't even know Hawaii's part of the
Dude,
United
his task
States.
would have been to impregnate
Listen,
someone and gather
even-
knowledge.
And just to further that, the man didn't know the fucking male-female symbols, even though if he
Wait,
wasn't
what?
sure,
Yeah.
even on Pokemon. And here's the funny part: if you weren't sure, the female symbol was on a pink circle, and the male symbol was on a blue circle.
Wow.
They're also usually color coded, like blue for boys.
Yeah.
So even if you weren't sure, and don't get me wrong, I think we've all got confused at one time or another. But when it's pink and blue, that's the hint. That's the hint.
I'm telling you, he saw
In
them
every
on
Pokemon
Social
you
one
get.
time and went insane.
And I don't even have a Switch. I don't even play Pokemon. I wish I did because I like Pokemon. It's on there. It's blue, pink. All your Pokemon have different blue and pink.
Yeah, I'm
And
tired now.
he's still going, which one's the male one? Well, I don't know, Phil. In life, blue and pink represent what gender?
We're gonna stop here for tonight. I lost track of him and didn't even realize he jumped.
So,
Alright,
like
well,
I said,
I'll talk to you guys
this
later.
is the level.
Yeah.
This is the
Thank you,
level
everybody.
of later, man.
Thank you all for watching. That we're gonna raid Soul. Keep up with the charity. I hope everyone enjoys it. Show them the love. I will see y'all on the next one.
No troll tipping.
No troll tips.
No larking
troll
either.
Engagement.
No LARPing.
No troll engagement.
Maybe a little bit.
No,
No.
No, none.
thankfully it's already switched over.
It's 2023. We can't be endorsing that shit. Real talk. Can't be endorsing it. Not even as a joke. There's dummies out there that
I
still.
say that all the time. They don't.
I mean, there's still dummies
do it
out
all.
there that'll run with that shit.
Victory.
Can't be endorsing it. Like I said, let Phil fail on his own.
Oh,
we don't need to push him off the cliff. He will gladly jump off himself.
With enough rope to hang himself.
I heard something interesting from Ludwig today about that whole bots thing.
What about it?
That supposedly the bots was due to one of Ludwig's friends.
They're trying to do gay ops?
I don't know, but Ludwig said, because it was a mention of, well, on that being said, how expensive is it to do that? How much did OIC whoever come out of pocket for this, for the bots and the subs? And Ludwig goes, the bots is almost nothing. The bots is so much cheaper than giving the members.
But how does that prove that was somebody Ludwig knew? Because you can look that up anywhere.
He flatly said it. Ludwig flatly said it.
That his friend told him it was him?
Yep.
Oh well, I mean, fuck Ludwig's friend for being a dent.
Yeah, then that's
Wait,
and
so
that's where
Ludwig's friend is buying bots for Phil?
I who knows the reason why? Who fucking knows? Whether it's a LARP, whether it's whatever.
Well, tell Ludwig to tell his friend to stop fucking LARPing then.
Well, and
Stop being a dent.
I've said it in his chat before. It's like, why care about what wins the fucking poll? It's not good. It's still gonna be Phil playing. Don't try to control it because it doesn't matter what he plays.
And I'll listen. And Ludwig too. I'll stop watching his streams the same way I stopped watching Almighty Frogger. I don't give a fuck.
Why did
Frogger did that too?
What did Frogger do?
Frogger tipped his ass once.
Wait,
what? When?
What?
While ago. Check the piece of peace tip tracker. His name's on there.
Oh
Tipped
shit!
him.
And
I
it
was on
wasn't.
and I was on the stream when he did it, and I was like, fuck you, what the fuck you tipping him for? You trying to be funny and shit, want to be an edgy boy. Like, get the fuck out of here. So ever since then, I unsubscribed, I unfollowed, I don't watch his shit.
And this was after he was a detractor, not a fan.
No, this was during his detractor days. He was detracting.
Oh, okay.
This was before he jumped to Twitch, but he did that shit on YouTube.
Oh,
so I was there, I saw the shit, he tipped him $1.50. Fuck that dude. I said that before. I don't watch your shit because you're the problem. And as always, no disrespect. Well, no, fuck disrespect. It's you European and you Southeast Asian motherfuckers. It ain't America. We not out here doing that nonsense. And if I'm not mistaken, Almighty Frogger, where he from? He ain't American, correct?
No, he's not.
Exactly. I think this shit is cute. You think this is the fucking game. And that's why, like I said, I cut his ass off. I don't support none of his shit. Ever since he did that, you're done. You ain't a real detractor. You just one of these bitches that wanna get your own dick sucked for trying to be an edgy boy. That don't fly with me. No troll tipping, no troll engagement. Fuck that. I ain't supporting your product.
Anyone still streaming?
I am.
Just Soul is. Oh, I didn't know.
Soul
GMillion.
streaming.
No, I'm just
Soul-
testing my
Soul's
I'm
out.
testing out Call of Duty on my PC streaming.
Who's restreaming today?
Roderick.
Oh, okay.
Roderick, he doing his sake ride stream.
Yeah, so I'm not really.
Kevin, I think.
Tevin's been up
what
in the
is-
air. Tevin has said
What is
yes, then he
Meerkat
said
doing
no,
right
then
now?
he said
Meerkat's
yes.
live right now.
Yeah, I'm
Meerkat's
watching
This
it.
is
live?
early for Meerkat.
I mean, dude, it's 10 a.m. or 11. Now it's 12 a.m. out. Is it 12
it's-
p.m.? 12
But it's
p.m.
early for him to usually start up.
Well, he's also midday.
Oh, he's European too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Netherlands.
I always wanted to go to the Netherlands. I wanted to meet Thor. Wait, he's in Asgard. Never mind.
Like I told this to Roderick a while back. I said, look here. Any of y'all motherfuckers get this motherfucker money, I'm calling you with that. I don't give a fuck.
Whose streams are you watching,
yeah.
by the way, Mr. Smith?
I watch everybody out here pretty much. If Ice streaming, I'm watching. Ride streaming, I'm watching. Detractor Maiden, Detractor Beam.
You were in the Detractor Maiden stream yesterday.
I'll watch Poe Piss Pot. I'll watch Jad.
I guess that's the last.
I used to watch James the Lesser, but he don't really do much anymore. And the games he play, I don't really care for. I'll watch fucking Agent Proper. I'll watch Piece of Peace. I'll watch all of the trackers. I support.
Well, I guess yesterday was the last time you watched Detractor Beam then.
What?
Yeah, I watched it. They had what you call it, ATL on there or ALT on the inside on there.
Yeah, there he was on there, but Snoot's troll tip it.
Then I would call Snoot a fucking Dan too. If he troll tipping, then he a Dan too. I ain't gonna sit there and back off on my words. Fuck that, you a Dan.
No, I'm not saying it. I guess you didn't know. I thought you knew.
That's why I'm glad you ever said how to take away a vote. As soon as, because I just wanted to see the results. Oh, just click it again and you take away your vote. Thank you. Now I can just check result and then say, good, no more, don't need it.
In fact, I was supposed to do something with Snoot because they hit me up on Discord asking if I wanted to do a stream with them. So yeah.
They asked me if I wanted to do a video. Like, it was a good idea for a video. I'm just.
I'm gonna have to inform them that if he's troll dipping, you a deck. I'm sorry. As guy with two name would say respectfully, you being a dent right now. Don't give him money. You're giving him money. You know.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, you're part of the problem. Like I said, I don't know what some detractors' end game is, but the end game should be that this man needs to pay for all his fucking sins.
He just needs to be
And
stopped.
he'll never pay if we continue to keep pumping life support into this bitch. And that's what detractors are actually doing. We pump this bitch full of life support.
It's unfortunate because I also liked watching Detractor Beam and shit.
Nah, they do good streams. They alright. But if Snood's out here troll tipping, that's a dead ass move.
The only active stream I want to watch from DSP is Warzone, but Piece of Peace does it, so I can't restream it.
I also.
The guy with two names.
Hey, listen. I'll talk to Snood myself. Like, listen, if you want to know why I think you a debt, I'm gonna break it down why you a debt. You a debt. Like I said, you gotta be stupid if you're still giving this man money. You have to be dented if you're giving this man money. Even if you think you're being funny, what's funny about it? You still gave him money. What's the end game? Unless you're charging all this bitch back, you're a dent.
And even then,
Dent,
you're
and
charging
a
it
dent,
back.
dent.
Oh,
if you
nice.
get to talk to him before I do, don't make it so obvious. I want to say it to him myself. But he was gone too quick. Yeah,
What do you
that,
mean?
that I don't support this shit.
Yeah, well, everybody should say that. Like I said, it should be a unified front that, listen, if we're here going to be detractors, rule number one, no troll tipping, no troll engagement.
No, what I mean is,
I know people trying to think like I try to run something here, and I ain't trying to run nothing, but it's like, here's the thing.
If you don't like the pig, why are you helping him in any
Yeah,
way?
why are you helping him? Like I said, like if you're doing it to get content, you can do that and do it for free. Again, I'm offering you bricks while you motherfuckers are sweeping up gold dust. I'm offering you bricks.
that's not what I meant. What I meant was, it's. I mean, I know how much this, I'm gonna say in quotes, means to you, and. But you know, I actually don't want to say it before I talk to him myself. So I want to say it to him myself first.
I mean, it's whoever gets to him first.
It don't matter. You listen. You can tell him whatever. And like I said, if whenever I get a chance to have a conversation, I will gladly inform him that you're a dent. Like I said, I'm a 43-year-old man. I ain't got time to sit here and bullshit nobody. Nobody.
Damn.
So if you want to be out here supporting an actual grown-ass man who's a scammer, who literally milks actual retarded people
Well, and
out of their money, like I said, they're dents. Yes, they are dented to the highest of degrees. But they're dented, they're still dented. They don't know any fucking better. They're easily misled. They're easily manipulated.
Yeah, and that's the
There'll be a
problem.
day where Phil cannot continue.
The last thing you do is sitting here is now you want to sit here and LARP? Why? The man is delusional. If anything, he needs help because he's literally living in a world that does not exist only to him.
Yeah.
This man literally lives in a world that's only to him. He lives in a matrix where he sees something that no one else is seeing. He says things that aren't real. Like I said, there are still stupid people out here in the world that might actually listen to what this idiot has to say. Like you can get oxygen from a fucking inhaler. Like that type of shit is dangerous. It is dangerous. I know I sound hyperbolic, but like I said, Hitler was one man. And look what
happened.
He took over an entire fucking nation.
One man. Look what he accomplished.
That's why I said, that's why I say when I'm streaming on YouTube or sometimes on Twitch, I'm like, don't listen to anything he has to say. He eventually is going to lead people to their deaths.
Yeah.
Especially people that are asthmatic. And they listen to that.
Dude, one of his pay pigs is already on, like, what, a fourth bankruptcy?
third.
Like I said,
Third.
literally, like I said, he is the thing that you give an inch, he'll take the mile. And it's like, why are we giving him inches? Give him nothing. Let him crawl on his own.
Like, he is actively destroying people's lives.
Yes. That's why I said, like today, he sat there and said it's not wrong to call out a game developer that says something that does a bad job on a game. Okay, but Phil, you've been calling for game developers to be fucking fired.
Well,
That's
he loves to
not-
say
that's not
games are art.
criticizing.
You can't criticize art, according to Phil.
No, you can criticize it.
Yeah,
If-
Timbo is
according to
super
Phil.
dented, Ziggy. Yeah, he's super dented.
Yeah, so it's like that's why I'm like none of us needs to be sitting here supporting that shit. The only thing we need to do as detractors is document for historical purposes and report when he fucking acts like an actual scumbag, because that shit needs to be put on Front Street.
You stay at a distance and
He like I said, he relies on being irrelevant. He relies on being a pariah because he could be in his little corner scheming and scheming. What's his always biggest arguments? Why can't you guys just leave me alone and let me do my thing? Isn't that always his biggest argument with detractors?
Yeah.
Leave me alone and let me do my thing. We know what his thing is, so you know what he's telling you. Stop bothering. Yeah, stop bothering me so I can scam these idiots.
You can't even sometimes feel bad for the dens because you can't help stupid.
No, I don't feel bad for them because they placate to it too.
You can't help stupid.
But at the same time, their stupid is based off of their ignorance of not being smart enough to really know any better. They think they're helping a friend. Like I've met a lot of mentally disabled people, and there's one thing I know about mentally disabled people: they aims to please. They aims to please. They want to be your friend. They want your approval. They want to know that you're their buddy and they're your buddy. And when Phil gives them all that, we this and we that, and we can do this, and it's us against them, they run with that.
He targets.
Because he targets the slow. He knows what he's fucking doing, and that's what pisses me off. That it's like, you know what? These people will probably be in better positions in better parts of their life, but they're hindered because of you.
Yeah.
As you because your development is stunted, you think you need to now stunt other people's development?
Viking Gaming, God, I'm tired, was sitting there telling us about two of his friends. Like they're in the field, but they're so fucked that their internet privileges and phone privileges was taken away from them, and they're his
cards.
age. Yeah, they're like 32 years old. They his age.
Yeah.
And they were into Phil?
And yeah, they're in the field.
Are they dented?
Yeah, they're dented
They're
because
dented. You should have heard the things. You should have heard the shit that they were asking Viking to ask me.
What
What were they asking?
What were they asking to spill the sauce?
I'm streaming, by the
one-
way, so just be careful.
Yeah,
The big thing
it's
they
nothing,
think,
nothing doxing, nothing doxing.
Okay.
all the things that Phil claims, you know, like, oh, we're just a hive mind who is, everyone thinks, we all think exactly the same. They truly believe that. Those two, the couple of dents, truly believe that. That, oh, you must believe in what Tevin believes. No, I think Phil is an asshole, and he shouldn't be doing what he's doing.
Okay, so what did they want to ask you, Ice?
Oh, that was one of the questions. Then you get the typical dent question of how would your family feel if they found out what you were doing? I don't want to be doxxed because I heard you guys dox. You know, Phil said you dox people, and I told Viking, I said, tell him straight, what proof? What proof is Phil presenting that?
Phil's the one that doxed people.
Yeah, show me where.
And that's what I said.
No, you should have told him. You should tell him. Show me the proof where we do that where Phil says we do it. Show me the proof, and we'll show you the proof where Phil has actually doxed people.
Oh, I
The
told him
credit
that.
card?
Yeah.
I told him that. I was like, tell them, show me with any detractor, any of it, that is actually doxed someone.
Name
Of
names.
course,
Yeah,
they
give a name.
pointed to Kiwi.
Yeah, they pointed to Kiwi, and I said, Kiwi doesn't count. I said, 'cause Kiwi don't fucking like anybody. Kiwi
And
eats his own.
Kiwi Farms is not a subsidiary of the tractor community.
Yeah, they do. They think
That's
Kiwi
not
Farms
Kiwi.
and Tractors are the same group, and they're not.
They need to understand that Kiwi Farm is not Tractor's home base.
Yeah.
No, I even told
it's
them.
not our headquarters. It's just a forum that people go to talk about everything and anything, usually locales, and DSP has his own profile. They need to understand that shit was there before Phil because Chris Chan laid that fucking foundation.
Yeah, it's like the most documented person.
Okay.
Chan
They
literally
need to,
created Kiwi Farm.
yeah, they need to understand. Yeah, Phil has an apartment there, but it's Chris Chan that laid the brickwork. Okay, so it's not a hive mind of
Chris Chan's landlord.
We all punch in the Kiwi Farm. No, we don't. I don't even go to the farms.
I've never been to Kiwi Farms.
I don't even.
I've seen the most is if someone left a link somewhere and I went to look on it and it directed me to the farms, and then okay, I'll look at the thing and then I leave. I've never even
I've done
fucking
that.
I've never even bookmarked the bitch on my shit.
I know.
they were
I've never been there.
these couple of dents were amazed to hear that Piece of Peace was derided by Kiwi Farms. They're like, well, why would they turn on Peace? Because they
that's
did.
the fucking farms.
Because that's the farm.
is
We're
its
not.
own entity.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, y'all believe in Phil without evidence of anything. Like, he just lumps it all into one thing, and you dummies believe it without actually looking for your damn selves of what's what. Like I said,
Why did the Farms attack Peace though?
Because Peace defended somebody, because they said something and Peace just defended them. Like, you know, pretty much like, hey, I vouch for you. It's not that bad, blah, blah. And the farms turned on him. That's
Yeah.
it. Plain and simple.
The farms didn't like it and said, well, Piece of Peace is a piece of shit now.
Yeah, so the farms jumped on him. In fact, that almost caused Peace to get out of the whole detractor thing altogether.
Understandable.
Because Peace is too...
This isn't fun
Peace is
anymore.
too
I'm out.
Yeah, Peace is too integrated into the farms and Phil when he needs to take steps back, honestly.
Which is, I believe that he has. Like, he doesn't restrain
well,
him
see,
as
'cause
much.
Peace thought he can jump in that bitch like Agent Proper, and it's like, nah, Agent Proper, he's one of, if he's ground level of being one of those early days of starting the fucking thread in the farms.
Yeah.
And
I'm saying, so,
Proper does take a nice step back when he has to.
Yeah, Proper jumps in when he needs to, and it's like he just dived in head first, and it's like, stick to the numbers, dude. Stick to the numbers. Like, I appreciate you gathering all this intel and information, but like that truly is not your sport. You a numbers man. Stick with the numbers.
Yeah.
Stick with
the fucking numbers. Yeah, stick with the fucking numbers. I know you like to get a little passionate about it, and hey, I appreciate you doing the extra work, digging up these people's faces.
Especially today. Oh, hey, he was very passionate today.
I remember that when people were saying Super Crazy was just an OIC sock.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Pop went in to stop it, and that's when they jumped on him.
Yeah, because that was another thing. Super Crazy was another one. He another passionate one, but it's like y'all were going at it in a way where it's like yeah, the Catch a Pay Pig was good, but it's like you were going at it like real hard in the paint, like acting like it's personal.
He was in that shit like gangbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was entertaining, but it was like, dude, you need to calm down. Like, you're going too deep.
It's not that deep, bro.
Like, no one really, like I said, we know who the pay pigs are, and like I said, half these people ain't even here no more.
Yeah.
So while we going, like, it's one thing to do that, like the way Ex Mortis does it, where he's documenting
the beggar's journey.
Yeah, the beggar's journey, but it's like you're just sitting here trying to name and shame all the pay pigs, and half of the motherfuckers ain't even here no more.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, I asked everybody, hey, you guys want me to go over the daily wrap? The majority said no. Shinko's already doing it, and does it occasionally. Tevin does it occasionally.
No,
there's
wait, Shinko goes over the daily wrap?
Nah, he only does
Shinko pretty much does daily almost.
I mean, not the daily wrap, the fucking pre-stream sales pass. Yeah, and I was like, do you guys want me to go over that? And the majority said no. I was like, all right, cool. I won't even worry about it. It's off the table.
I
need the
really
silencer.
I like Shinko. I only watched him. Like, never mind. I'm fucking up.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
I can't talk.
Because really, it does get to a point, because even my girlfriend pointed out, she's like, man, a lot of y'all are just saying the same thing. I'm like, yeah, because it's the truth. I said, but we're watching it all at different times and still saying the same thing. I said, it might be a different spin on it, a different flair, worded differently, but it's still coming out the same. And I said, but you look at Phil and you see what he does. I said, it can't help but bring that emotion out of you. I said, and that's the crazy part about it. It's like today, where he's sitting there, he was so happy when he saw that fucking $50 tip drop in. That motherfucker was grinning ear to ear all fucking night. Even when he had that bullshit round, as he called it, he was still smiling, giggles, and laughing. He is only about the money and nothing else.
Money, yeah.
That's the reason he's okay with these bounties, because he knows he doesn't have to try.
He just
Yeah.
got to make it to the top 10 by hiding.
All he does is
Yeah,
hide.
yeah.
He just knows if I hide long enough, I'll eventually get there.
He was doing it. He needed to test
And he
it.
has like what, 2 hours to do it?
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, he has 2 hours to hide.
And make it to the top 10.
Yeah, and that's what he does. If you're gonna hide the whole game, it's not hard to get up there.
He even calls it chill with Phil.
Yeah. But what I was saying though is the part that made it really strange for them two dudes that Viking was talking about. They were asking their mother to message him these questions because they had all their internet restricted. So I turned around to him and when they was like, "How would you feel if your friend?" I said, "Turn around and ask him the same question. How does your mother feel about you giving money to this grown man that's actively scamming people out of it, who begs for money daily because he needs to pay his bills?" And then bitches when people say, "Hey, I don't have enough."
It breaks things.
And so I told Viking, I said, honestly, I said, tell them, don't even bother asking any more questions unless they really want to sit down and have a talk. Because right now, I'm hearing the same bullshit that any other field defender sits there and says. It's the same line of questions. But there's never anything brought forth to show, well, the detractors did this. All right, where's the proof? Because this shit's online. There's a fucking trail.
Paper trail.
You can't harass him, as he puts it, on Twitter. Because why? He's got the shit locked down. He's got to be following you for you to even respond to his tweets. So he's already bitch made there. You can't talk in his chat unless you sub to it for 24 hours. So you still got to wait a day before you can even say anything there. Then, if his moderators know you a detractor, you already instantly banned. So you can't say nothing there.
And plus the 10-second rule.
The slow mode, yeah.
The slow-mo.
Yeah, so you got the slow mo. Then if you say any certain words, you're automatically timed out. That says right there, this dude is a 100% pussy.
And even if one of the moderators don't like you.
Yeah. But
Which,
that's why I said
really, who's the mods anymore?
Yeah. But that's why I pointed out to Viking. I said, you really look at it. I said, you might get it where Phil says, "Oh, I got an email, someone that used to be a detractor, they're now a fan." Da 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 da. Alright, for one, that's a fucking lark. Nobody that's a detractor turns around and watches Phil. It's like, oh yeah, Phil's an okay guy.
This guy's pretty cool, actually.
Nobody fucking does that. Like, I don't know a goddamn soul that does that.
Some of Rich's fans went to DSP.
Yeah. I've actually shown some clips. There were just random people, random coworkers, of what he said. And they're like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Wait,
These are
Secret Limited was a detractor that went to DSP?
What?
Ziggy Piggy in chat. In
No
Galley chat.
way. No.
Ziggy has to clarify.
Or do you mean like he was a fan and is now a detractor? Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
You can't just in the middle of this conversation. He's like, Secret did. Like, you gotta clarify, man.
Okay, I was about to say, wait a minute, Secret Limited became a Phil fan? What?
When the
Secret
fuck
Limited
did that
is-
happen?
Secret's the one who got Cat to kiss Phil.
But how though? Wait a minute. How?
Is Secret Tyrone?
Oh shit, it's all coming together.
It's just and when Viking even asked like, "Oh, how how would your family feel about how you talk about Phil? My family damn well knows that how I talk about Phil.
Yeah, like
No, I never watched
no,
the
I
6
never
hours.
watched that.
Oh, hold on a
No.
minute. Oh my god, did he tip Phil and said something so Cat kissed him or whatever? Like on camera? Or
There's a lot of dudes in here that know a lot of lore. Lore, that's still I haven't even scratched the surface.
dude,
Oh,
DSP
he got someone else.
because I mean hey, it's still not that great that he got someone else to do it. Just if where's the difference when I pull the trigger, I'll tell someone else to pull the trigger. Where's the difference?
So you want-
Oh, but he wanted to take credit for it.
This
So why not tip him yourself?
I don't know if people would consider him a LARPer, but look at Dacky Smurf. Never given Phil a fucking penny, but has gotten how many questions answered from Phil?
Yeah.
Expand on.
Yeah, but Dingus is a LARPer because of how many fucking times has Dingus tried to push Phil to play a game that he won.
Yeah. I like
Before I
Dingus, don't
came
get
a
me wrong.
detractor, I got him to call me an idiot.
Yeah, that's pretty normal though.
I
Yeah.
could've
Really,
told him to
Dacky's
fuck
given
myself.
money. Okay, I've only ever seen him just at Phil all the time.
I got him to tell me to go fuck myself. Hey,
It's called out
winner.
in LSD
Oh, okay. Because that's how I ever heard about Dacky was LSB would say like, oh, here's a Dacky question. Let's see. Oh, look, Dacky's the king of getting questions answered from Phil without paying him.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm like, fuck that. It's just wrong. Like, even when I joke with you guys on Twitch or on YouTube, it still sounds dirty coming out my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, it makes
Wash
me want
it.
to eat it. It just makes me want to eat a bar of soap because it's like I'm joking, but it's still nasty. Like,
Oh,
it's-
I
should've
really don't
said it
have a
today.
filter.
I mean, I'm not even like on his channel, and unfortunately, except if I have to get download videos for clips, I do have to get the links.
Yeah.
But that's fine
always,
though.
That's always been the thing is somebody is going to have to fall on sword. So
Yeah.
somebody will have to download it or give Phil the view just for recording purposes.
But that's entertainment. Like that's for entertainment.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're not
but-
you're not trying to actually interact with it. You're just saying, look, I have to get the video, so I have to give him a view.
Yeah,
But
what he's gonna
the
do.
view, how much is the view worth though? Because isn't YouTube based on watch time now?
Correct.
Yeah, it's
And
based
yeah.
on watch time. So,
So
if you're
it's
only
not
going
it's
for a
not
certain-
nearly the credit that Phil wants.
I mean, it's 1 second, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Phil's still thinking that Phil's still under the guys that say 1,000 watchers. Just put it on there. Just throw it out there. 1,000 watchers or 1,000 views, and he's like, "Oh man, that's really good. It's really good. It's really good." Yeah, Phil. Guess what? If they only stay for 5 minutes, it's not shit.
Yeah, 5 minutes out of an hour.
Well,
Yeah,
in his streams, how many people sit there watching the entire stream?
Besides
yeah,
Derek.
that's what, like I know when I put my streams up, do I expect people to watch them? Fuck no, I don't expect people to watch them. They're just there. You want to
What
go
up,
back
man?
and watch them? Awesome. If you don't, hey, I completely understand.
Double
I don't
A.
even want to go back and watch them. This also isn't something I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears into to be like my job. It's just a hobby.
Boom.
Phil made this his job, his life's blood. and
Damn.
He's still not doing anything to make it work.
Wow, that guy was right in front of me.
Like, it's gonna hit a point that we can only beg for so long, and then this is gonna go out the window. It's not gonna
Phil,
go.
he can't keep doing this forever.
He's really trying, but yeah, it cannot go on forever. People will just either run out of money or just tell Phil to go fuck himself.
The best thing people can do is just move
another 5
on.
years before he
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, people are slowly moving on. That's why
Yeah,
Kagome
this
is
is-
like dipping out now on the night stream. Kagome used to watch him on both streams.
Yeah,
Like,
this is what
Detractors
needs to
are hitting that
happen. Is
point,
just
too.
people just need to move on. Like,
It's now just the waiting game.
yeah,
Well,
it's
detractors are doing it too because look at Almighty Frogga. He doesn't really touch Phil anymore.
Super Crazy has gone down on his uploads.
Yeah, Super Crazy's pretty much done because he's had to take so many breaks because he just gets too heated over Phil.
Yeah.
Tevin, How many times does Tevin really deal with Phil outside of the special streams?
Oh, it's-
unfortunately I can't cover a lot of the special streams because of work.
let's see. Your secret was jealous of other detractors and spurred out and took his videos down and made a 6-hour Phil is boring. Let's talk about Phil and how detractors need to improve.
Damn.
I think I do have to
I
add.
don't know. I did that in 2018.
Oh, I got him. Okay.
So secrets. Why would you be jealous about Phil?
Phil's a nobody.
Because
No,
of the money he gets.
Secret was jealous of other detractors.
Why would you be jealous
wait,
about other
what?
detractors?
Dude,
Wow.
we're jealous. I mean, I'm not going to say we. I'm
Because
jealous about him because of his editing skills.
Because that's that dumb shit I was talking about before. When you see other people shit talk to everybody but Tevin the most.
Is it because
Yeah,
Tevin's
because-
like the OG?
Yeah. You get people that get too, like I said, they get too deep into it and they want a bigger piece of the pie. So this is the
Holy.
case right here. So that just told me something about Secret Limited right there.
He pulled a Fred Fucks because Fred Fucks, you need to come to me to start monetizing DSP.
I wonder if Secret's in for the money.
Well, with his editing skills and stuff like that, I don't see why he wouldn't be.
Well, that's what I said. Clearly he is.
Like, let people make money off of Phil, but just don't make it solely off the money.
Well, that's why Pastor Miller then all of a sudden disappeared.
Pastor
Miller
Miller.
made that shit too personal. And then when he did that whole, sue
Fake detractors.
Yeah, he did that, and then he turned around and did the whole thing with I'm gonna sue Phil with a class action lawsuit. It's like, Pastor, I watched you because you would take what Phil says and you would use a Bible verse. I like that spin.
Yeah, make it about a Bible
15.
study. How Phil is not living a healthy Christian life. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine, but now you didn't turn around and changed it, and you've made it very personal, and that's where a lot of detractors fall off, is they start making shit personal.
Too personal.
I just
Oh,
want to
he
make
also
fun
took
of his
that video-
gameplay.
He also took that video down where people re-uploaded it. Alright, so see right there, I'm not going to watch Secret Limited anymore. Because if that's how they're going to be, they just lost me. The whole thing is to point and laugh at Phil. It's not supposed to be infight. The moment you
Supposed
start
to
having
have a nice
infight-
time while eating popcorn,
Yeah.
laughing at this dumbass.
I mean,
and see, this is where people were saying like, man, can't wait for Secret Limited's top 10 of the year. Like, what the fuck? It's because it's usually amazing edits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could fucking edit like him. I just have to fucking sit my ass down and do it.
Sit your ass down and fucking work, bitch.
if I started in like, okay, let's say, oh, I'm going to do the 2023 DSP top 10 video. If I started in January, I couldn't do the same quality in December. Like, if I did it throughout the year, there was just no way I could do that because I just don't know anything about video editing. I just flub around.
That was something I found out about from Ludwig doing the cat. This is how you don't play of Horizon. That took him a whole year.
A whole year?
Yeah, he. Granted, that was also the same. That was also in the same time frame he was doing 10-bit shoddy.
I think I don't know. I guess the This Is How You Don't plays must be done kind of live to get the best response, if you know what I mean. Like you would have to,
Agreed. Yeah. You
download the
just have to
videos.
start
That's
somewhere.
yeah, like
I mean, hey, you get distracted. Like, for example, you have private life, you have work, you have to have the motivation. And let's say you do it. This is how you don't play. Let's say it's a lengthier playthrough. You have to watch that shit.
Yeah,
Over
that's the
and
thing.
over.
That's the thing I feel no envy towards the outsider. Because he has to edit every last fucking minute of the damn playthroughs.
And imagine if it's a longer game playthrough. I'm not even saying Skyrim or Fallout, but you know, just a lengthier playthrough like let's say
Lost
Mass
Judgment?
Effect. Yeah, longer in the meaning of 2 or 3 months. If you do God of War, that's lengthy enough. You gotta watch all the parts, and then you have to watch them again.
here's what
multiple
I was
times.
thinking. Here's what I was thinking. How you get started with that? Instead of doing the whole game, just do a session. This is how you don't play on this session.
One guy did in Elden Ring. This is how you don't
Like,
play,
just to
but
practice.
as he was playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. As he's playing, download the videos, watch the videos, compile them, wait until another session.
No, hold on. Yeah, I mean that's how you proportion it, but that still doesn't decrease the number, like the amount of time you have to watch it. Because
Yeah,
that
but
still
it's not
stays
all
the
at
same.
once.
I mean, you don't need to do it all at once.
Yeah, but if you do it this way, kind of live, you can set like an hour to a night, sifting through Phil, and edit out the clips that you want to put in there.
And then you
Here's
get to
the
take a
issue.
break.
It's not an hour or two per day, because you have to watch through 3 something hours of game, and then you have to edit it.
Yes, but you gotta also think about within that, you know what you can skip. Like you can sit there and skip all the shout outs. You can skip the break. You can skip dumb shit like that. So that starts cutting down time. You can, if like say for example, this is the only thing I don't like about the outsider. All right, say Phil dies 100 times to an enemy. Just throwing a number out there. All right, you don't have to keep showing every single one. You could just do a quick counter and like speed deaths. It's like ding, 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 and then complete. Or you can, or you can just say X amount of deaths later, and then show the final one where he gets it.
Or just show like the best rage moments of that fight.
Yes, there's things you can do that'll start cutting down your time, drastically.
And you don't
Maybe
have to
not.
make your first one perfect, you know?
Yeah.
Well, look at Sifu. There were times where it was like, yeah, Phil just continued to rage and lose at this one boss for another 30 minutes.
I mean, look at when I watch
Here are
it.
some highlight deaths.
Yeah, look at when I watch it. Like, once I get bored, I just start fast forwarding. It's like I don't even care. I'm just fast forwarding now.
Show me the best parts.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the Motorstorm Apocalypse, where it was just one race for a whole hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny, but would you watch it a second time? No.
No. Maybe.
I mean,
Nah.
if I really want a good laugh, I mean, come on, we done watched UFC again.
Yeah,
This
but
is like
UFC is good.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know. See,
190.
you are your own worst critic. You are your own worst detractor. Because you will say you're not good enough.
I could have done
I
better.
could have done better.
I
Yeah.
should have
Ooh,
cut
I
this
could
out, I
edit
shoulda
this
cut
much
this out.
faster.
Yeah. So, as Ziggy said, you just have to pick somewhere and go. It's like, dude, my first book is gonna be shit. I already know it's gonna be shit. I'm
like that,
banking on it to be shit, but I'm still writing it and going to put it out.
Hell, some of my models that I've painted up. Yes, I've many people have seen them and they go, "Wow, this is really fucking good." I'll constantly look back at it and go, "Why did I do this? Why don't I just paint over this spot? Wait, someone really liked that, so it must be good. Why don't I fix this? Fix this, fix this, fix this."
That's not the right color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're always going to fight your own self. Like I was talking to an artist, and they're actually really good at what they do, but they always say they don't like their art. Yet they make thousands of dollars off of their art.
So they're doing something right.
Yeah, but they
You-
fucking hate it because it's not to their standard that they want it to be.
You know what?
And,
I hate my voice on stream.
I mean,
Who
most people-
doesn't?
yeah,
Oh,
most people hate
that's
their
a
voice.
common. That's a very common thing.
Honestly, this has started making me love my voice. I couldn't fucking stand my voice. Like sometimes when I'm talking to family and I'm talking on the phone and the phone gives that echo and I can hear myself. Oh, I fucking
One
hate it.
gag.
I hate my voice, but now streaming, talking to you guys, it's like, yo, it's not that bad.
Well, look at Ex Mortis. Everyone says, "Yo, that is a fucking smooth ass voice." And first thing,
Even Meerkat right now is confirming Phil is deleting videos.
Wait, what?
I heard someone saying something about that earlier. I just don't remember who it was.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
Smith was
deleting
saying
videos. Yeah, he's been deleting videos. Because Meerkat's talking right now, like if you try to find all of the videos with him talking about trannies and shit, they're gone now.
That's smart
what
of Phil to
LTG
do, but it's kind of
But
too
it's
late.
because of LTG. He's so worried now.
Oh, but he was doing that before LTG.
Yeah, he's trying to get a clean slate. He's trying to make it see, I don't do anything risque. I'm not trying.
For
And
the
that's
fucking
why-
interview.
But it's
He's
too late.
trying to
Already
keep people from
archived.
doing homework for the interview.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand like the trackers have that shit clipped already, so that's why we're here to fill in the blanks.
And if you
That's like that
watch it, This
one-
Is How You Don't Play, there's that one scene every time he says the you know which word,
Yeah.
and it goes on a tangent.
Well, that's like the one Raven found when Phil was playing Left 4 Dead 1. And it was like, Francis is over there, I hate hospitals. And Bill's like, is there anything you don't hate? And Phil's like, I hate Jews. The Jews need to
Yep.
die.
Whoa.
That's what got him off of
Stream
Stream
Elements.
Elements.
Do you
Yeah,
think that's
that
the? Do you
clip.
think that was the start of him deleting videos?
Probably.
Probably, yeah, because he actually said on Twitter, he's like, why are you gonna listen to someone that pulled up a video that's of something I said over a decade ago?
Because that's how
You
people
still-
normally cancel other people.
That's how you still are.
And
It's old Phil.
that's the funny thing, because think about it. You have people today that are being canceled over shit they said on Twitter back in 2012, 2011, 2010.
Hell, people are getting canceled for stuff they don't even have to say it. They just have to like another tweet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so this is Phil will sit there and say, "Oh, I'm fallible and this and that, and give me you gotta give me a chance and this and that." But let that be someone else, and he's not giving you no chance. He's fucking going after your throat.
Old Phil is just like new Phil's just old Phil.
Yeah, new Phil is old Phil, but trying to be craftier, and it's not
Mhm.
working. That's why when he's sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm still in talks for
The
whole
podcast.
the interview," and it's like, dude, everybody can see through that interview. Everyone
Yeah.
sees through it.
Dude, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
and-
why nobody's buying it, because they know what you're trying to do.
Oh, and
It's been what,
it's
a
penis
month or
instead
two
of
now?
tits.
Yeah, it's penis instead of tits. I'm still gonna say tits. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm saying tits.
But yeah, that's all new. That's really the only difference of new Phil versus old Phil. Instead of saying tits, he says penis now.
Oh, penis.
Instead of saying tits, he goes for poop jokes.
No, he's always done the poop jokes.
The scat jokes are old as time. That's
But the
okay.
scat jokes have increased. Kind of.
Yeah, they've increased a hell of a lot.
Cause it's safe, you know?
According to him, it's safe.
I don't want them to be safe. They should be dangerous.
Oh, fucking bitch.
Some nice silence.
I gotta concentrate on my game, guy. You know, because I'm trying to win this battle royale game.
If I get to the top 10, I get that bounty.
If I get the top 10, Double A's gonna tip me $100.
How would you come up with How would you come up with a new topic then, bro?
What? For what?
To talk about. I'm talking to Mal.
I don't know.
Yeah, just say something.
Face is pretty nice.
Say what?
What's the most
What?
racist thing you ever said, Rono?
Do you want to hear it?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, I need Mr. Smith for that.
That's it right there. He goes.
He can't even hear you. He's
He's used the.
Well, I have Ziggy for that.
He's used the N word.
ooh.
Okay,
in
I have a
real life,
question for you guys.
Ooh, Ziggy Pig is streaming.
Okay, tits or ass?
As
Both.
there's not even a single doubt. There's even a scientific fucking reason for that.
What?
This is a Panda Leaf thing.
Because
What?
Phil doesn't exist.
Sound like a
Never.
clown.
New
I like
Phil-
clown.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, that is Panda Leaf. That was when she was laughing at Phil.
Yeah, I forgot to change the size of the text on the on Streamlabs. I
watch it
can't see his chat.
I'm gonna go to bed. I still got one more day of work.
Yuck.
Yeah, I have to work all weekend.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head to bed too. I'm running on like six hours of sleep for the past 3 days.
Yeah, I'm running on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep because I could not sleep last night.
Yeah.
You get sleep?
Oof.
Yeah, apparently I sleep sometimes.
I'll see you, lovely people.
All right, have fun.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna stop streaming soon, anyways, because I think the test is over and it seems to
Ooh,
be
Ziggy
running
Pig
pretty
got to
good.
Level 5.
I don't see any drop frames or anything.
Oh, I'm heading out.
All right, bye, Grifter.
Later, fellas.
Laters,
See ya, Smith.
laters, masturbators.
Good.
Is my gun at max rank yet? Because I need to start getting mounted kills. Because I need to get my orange camo. I guess I'll help get the Oh wow. We are losing hardcore. Bitch. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get mounted kills in shipment. I'm gonna have to go to a different map, or I could just use a different gun. And when shipment's over with, I can go back. Huh. I don't want to start the mounted kills unless I know for sure that I'm at the max rank. Or I could just do this. Who knows? That's right, bitch. All right. Double A, what did you think of Phil's stream today? We all know you watched it. There we go. Hopefully I'm at the max level so those two counted. Well, I can't even mount there, apparently. Whatever. No big deal. Oh yeah. Hopefully that worked. Fuck.
Oh man, I'm just checking how I fixed this goddamn game.
Oh, what game you trying to fix, bruh?
No runner.
Snow Runner? Well, I heard you could only play it in the snow, so... Let's see.
The issue
Weapon.
I'm having is I'm missing a mod, but it doesn't tell me what mod. Like it shows you a number, which doesn't help you because the mods are not are not shown by this number.
Okay. Yeah, so they are counting. So I just need 3 more. I think the sniper rifle is going to be the hardest one to get. Double A, I'm trying to get all the solid color camos.
Ooh, double A. Ooh.
DJ Ronald's grinching you. What are you going to do about it? I guess you're going to have to come in chat and fight him. Beat his ass.
Fight me, Bruce.
Is this Farah? No, it's a... I don't want that. I want Farah. Because Farah is sexy. And I only go for a sexy. Alright, yeah, I'm just wrapping up here. I guess you don't get Farah as a... Maybe you do. Let me... Okay, not in there. That's Rose. Yeah, I guess I don't get Farah. Oh, well. I guess I'm gonna go... I guess I have to masturbate to someone else. Alright. Peoples, I am heading out. Hopefully the stream was good. I'm gonna watch it later to see how well it performed. I'm currently doing a PC challenge where I literally disconnected all my consoles and throw them away. So for an entire month. So I have 1 PC setup. If I really need to, I could go with the 2 PC setup. But as of now, it's just 1 PC. So I am tired, hungry, and horny. So I am leaving. Bye.